In the year 1945, political negotiations started between the top leaders. It was during this time that the British agreed to create an Indian Central Executive Council, excluding the Viceroy and the Commander of the Chief of Armed Forces, as a first step towards full independence. The Indian Central Executive Council. The discussion about the transfer of power did not take a shape as Jinnah continuously pressed for the League having absolute right to choose all the Muslim members of the Executive Council. Many people did not accept this demand.
The Congress had the support of most nationalist Muslims and the Unionist Party of Punjab, which had a large number of Muslim members. These people were not in favor of the demand of the Muslim League. The interesting thing is that Maulana Azad was led the delegations for these discussions as the president of the party. In the year 1946, elections were held for the provincial governments. While the Muslim League won all the 30 reserved constituencies in the centre and 442 out of 509 seats in the provinces. It was only in 1946 that the League established itself as the dominant party among Muslim voters. With more than 86% of the Muslim votes, the League was able to justify that the League was the sole spokesperson of the Muslims in India. The Congress won 91% of the non-Muslim votes in the general constituencies.
Students, amidst such a scenario, the British cabinet sent a 3-member mission to Delhi to study the demands of the League and suggest a possible political framework for a free India. The cabinet mission toured around India for 3 months and came out with certain recommendations. It suggested a loose 3-tier confederation, but India was to be remaining united. In the beginning, all the political parties accepted the plan, but gradually it came to an end due to the mutually opposed interpretation of the plan. So, the cabinet mission's proposal was not agreed by either the League or the Congress. At this time, the Muslim League came to a decision that their demands cannot be fulfilled through discussions and that it must ask people to come out on the streets.
As a result, the Muslim League decided on direct action for winning the demand of Pakistan. August 16, 1946 was announced as Direct Action Day. Riots broke out in Calcutta, which went on for several days, killing thousands of people. By March 1947, violence spread to many parts of northern India. The mass violence became the background for the Congress High Command's agreement for dividing the Punjab into 2 halves. While one half was to be the area with Muslim majority, the other half was with the Hindu-Sikh majority. Congress agreed for a similar principle for the state of Bengal also. In the next year, that is in the year 1947, Lord Mountbatten replaced Wavell as the Viceroy. He called for a last round of talks to move ahead.
When the talks seemed inconclusive, he announced that British India would be freed, but then it would be divided.
The Muslim majority areas of Punjab, Northwest Frontier Province, Sindh, Baluchistan and East Bengal were to be made part of Pakistan. The formal transfer of power from the British government to Pakistan was to be done on the 14th of August, and for India it was to be done on the 15th of August 1947.
This solution was identified as the practical solution to put an end to the riots, bloodshed and hatred that filled the people.